A reading from the book of Sirach. Wisdom sings her own praises and is honored in God. Before her own people she proclaims her glory. In the assembly of the Most High she opens her mouth. In the presence of his power she declares her worth. From the mouth of the Most High I came forth, the firstborn of all creatures. I made that in the heavens there should rise light that never fades, and mist-like cover the earth. In the highest heavens did I dwell, my throne on a pillar of cloud. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. When the beautiful lady at Guadalupe first asked Juan Diego to bring her message to the bishop, he did as he was asked. But the bishop didn't believe Juan Diego, and so downhearted, Juan Diego left the bishop's residence and told the lady what happened, but to his surprise, Our Lady sent him back to the bishop. And so he went. This time the bishop asked Juan Diego for a sign so that he could know for certain that it was the Blessed Virgin. So Juan Diego returned home wondering where all this would lead. In the meantime, however, his uncle had fallen very sick, and being in a hurry to go and get a priest to bring him the sacraments, Juan tried to avoid seeing Our Lady. He took a detour, but the lady appeared to him anyway. With a look of great love, Mary smiled at him and greatly chided him for his doubts. Do not let anything afflict you, and do not be afraid of an illness or accident or pain. Am I not here who am your mother? Are you not under my shadow and protection? Do you need anything else? This particular incident and Our Lady's comforting words are a touching reminder of how much Mary cares about us and wants to help us in our needs. It offers us much to reflect on. Here are a few points that we can apply to our own lives. Not only did Mary call Juan Diego by name when she first appeared to him, but she used an affectionate term, almost a nickname, Juanito, Juan Dieguito. This shows us how much tender and loving care Mary has, that she not only knows our names, but our nicknames as well. This tells us we can approach her with great confidence and love. You know, in the Bible, knowing someone's name means to really know that person. In the book of Revelation, we read, "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. To everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on that white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." I think it's rather beautiful to think that God has given each one of us a special name, one that no one else knows except God and ourselves. I believe Mary knows our special name too. This name expresses who we really are and what we are called to be. Secondly, Mary spoke to Juan Diego in his own dialect. In fact, this also occurred at other Marian apparitions. When she appeared to Saint Bernadette in Lourdes, for example, Mary did not speak in French, but in the local dialect. At Guadalupe, Mary not only spoke the native language, but her appearance also reflected the native features. Mary comes to us in a way that we can understand. So when we approach Mary in prayer, we can come to her just as we are. We don't need to put on any pretense. Whatever our condition, we can simply go to Mary, and she will help us. Once at a conference, I heard an amazing testimony from a man who converted from an extremely sinful lifestyle and had lived far from God. As a fallen away Catholic, he had been very pernicious, even to the point of acting in and looking at pornographic films. When the films began to involve blasphemy and sacrilege, such as desecrating the crucifix and other sacred objects, he went along with it. But he started to feel revulsion at this and wanted to change. One day, not knowing where to turn, he came across a rosary. He still remembered how to pray it because he grew up as a Catholic. So he started to do so, one Hail Mary at a time. This was the beginning of an amazing conversion. Now, mind you, it took time, and the way back had its ups and downs. But that one Hail Mary was the first step on his road back to God. So no matter what state you find yourself in, don't be afraid to turn to Mary for help. She will not let you down. She will actually lift you up. Our journey back to God can begin even with one Hail Mary.